And welcome to this edition of Connected at Lunch. Well, a sea of yellow littered Ipswich City's newest facility yesterday when invited guests, residents and cyclists bonded in Lycra to celebrate the opening of the $3.3 million Ipswich Cycle Park. Now, the concept was born from a community tragedy almost 7 years ago when Troy Dobinson's mother, Narelle, was killed while riding at Amberley. It was a proud day for Mayor Andrew Antoniolli, who joins us now on Connected at Lunch. How are you, Andrew?
Very good, Damien. I still have the buzz from yesterday, actually.
Mate, it was a big day, and you must be thrilled to see this finally open, especially as you're a bit of a cycling fan yourself.
I certainly am, but I can't take the full credit for it. Look, Troy Dobinson, the Ipswich Cycling Club, Councillor David Morrison, Councillor Cheryl Bromwich, and myself, we've all been involved in this project in some small way. But I also want to pay homage to Jennifer Howard as the state member for getting it across the line in state parliament for some funding as well.
Yeah, there was a lot of people involved in bringing this together and 7 years on, finally making it a reality.
Oh, exactly. And look, if you were there yesterday, you would have experienced something which I don't think I've experienced before. The groundswell of support for this particular location, this piece of valuable community infrastructure it was exceptional. And as I said, I'm still feeling the buzz today.
Yeah. Who does this new facility cater for?
Look, it caters for everyone of all ages, and you don't have to be a cyclist, as in being a pro cyclist. You can be a beginner right up to a pro, but yeah. You don't even have to be a cyclist. You can be a runner as well, or someone who likes to walk. It's a great track. It's got areas set aside for walkers and runners as well as cyclists.
So I guess one of the key benefits of such a facility like this is a safe environment for cyclists to enjoy themselves, and also for people to go and get a bit fit.
Exactly. Look, this is a safe venue. And we expect that there will be quite literally thousands of people. I think this will be almost as popular as our Orion Lagoon. And I'm really looking forward to seeing so many people come out and experience the cycle park for themselves.
While it was a wonderful rejoice yesterday for the opening of the park, must have been tinged with a bit of sadness with Troy being there as well as other members of the family to celebrate this milestone for Narelle.
I think it was a special day for the Dobinsons. Troy and his whole family, it was a truly emotional day for them, but it was also a day of achievement. Out of a tragedy, something good happened, and it was a great sense of achievement, a great milestone. And I think that the Dobinsons, if not for their strength of character, if not for the amount of energy they put behind this, maybe we would have still been waiting for this. And I think that they brought something very special to this cycling park. They brought the strength, and they also brought a lot of emotion to it yesterday. It was just a great event.
Now, the park, is it going to be open on a daily basis?
Correct. And whilst we're tinkering around with the early start time, it will be open at least until 10 o'clock at night with the lights and everything. So it'll be a safe environment all day for people to use.
All right. And is there going to be a charge to access and ride?
No, free to the public. Just make sure you've got your bike and your helmet. And of course, if you're running, by all means, come on out and utilise the facility. It was built for people to use.
All right. Just finally, where is the cycle park located so people can get along?
It's located off Briggs Road. In fact, Huxham Street is probably one of the easiest access points, right behind them.
Well, it sounds like a great deal of fun people will have. Now, something else that's a lot of fun. Anastasia Palaszczuk has brought her government to Ipswich for the first governing from the regions in her second term. Ms Palaszczuk said governing from the regions provided an opportunity for her ministers to meet with local residents and stakeholders to listen and to hear their concerns. Andrew, what will Ipswich be pitching to the Premier?
Oh, well, look, this is something we're not taking for granted. This is a golden opportunity for us to sit down with the state and work through all the challenges that we currently have here in Ipswich as the growing city that it is. We've got that growth pressure and we're going to need a lot of assistance from the state to help us with that. But more importantly, it's a golden opportunity for other community organisations and people in the community to sit down and talk with the relevant ministers or even the Premier to go through some of the challenges that they face as an organisation. And look, we're certainly pitching things like public transport and infrastructure, but we also have other challenges as well, particularly with the growing population that we need to discuss with them.
Yeah.
You know, Anastasia, she was educated here in Ipswich at St Mary's College, and so she has an affinity with the place. She has that. I guess she has been here. She's been. She's got a lot of heart for the place, and let's hope that we can achieve some great things with her in the region.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the state government have an obligation to address issues regarding population growth?
Oh, they certainly do. But when local government and the state government work together, we can achieve a lot more. And certainly the message I'm getting from the government is that they're here to work with us.
All right. I guess there's some other items on the agenda for you. Can you go into any of those as well?
Oh, well, look, you know, there's a lot to talk through. We've got time with just about every minister to discuss through a whole range of points as part of our advocacy plan. Obviously, major infrastructure is one of those important things for us. The Norman Street Bridge, the extension of the rail line to Redmayne Plains and Ripley. But, you know, they're the hard infrastructure. There's a lot of soft infrastructure we need delivered out here as well. A lot of community infrastructure. And all of that will be needed as part of a growing city. You know, in the next 15 years, we're going to nearly double in population. So we really need the state to be working with us to achieve the best outcomes.
Well, it's an exciting time. The fact that they came here to Ipswich to govern is a bonus in itself, isn't it?
It certainly is. I think it's a show of confidence that they see our council as a great partner to be working with. And we certainly are looking forward to working with Anastasia and her government.
Andrew, once again, thank you so much for joining us on the program, and we look forward to talking to you next time on Connected at Lunch.
Thanks, Damien. All the best to you and your viewers.
Thank you so much. The Mayor, Andrew Antoniolli, joining us there. And of course, you can keep up to date with everything going on locally. Simply check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/Phoenix Media Hub. Until next time, keep connected and bye for now.